The National Anti-Corruption Campaign Steering Committee and a section of the civil society have urged President Uhuru Kenyatta to stop political talk and sack government officials implicated in corruption scandals. The chairman of the National Anti-Corruption Campaign Steering Committee, Archbishop Eliud Wabukala, says an upsurge in mega corruption scandals is alarming, and he now wants corruption declared a national disaster. But as KTN's Patrick Amimo reports, the National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale has mounted a spirited defense of Uhuru's administration in the face of criticism.
The National Anti-Corruption Campaign Steering Committee says the emerging cases of corruption that have been exposed in local media in the recent days are a clear sign of impunity and must be dealt with decisively. Wabukala observed that the country continues to lose billions of shillings that could have been committed to development projects.
We call upon the executive, particularly the president, to act so that people of Kenya are protected against those who want to derail his plans for development. It's time now to declare corruption a national disaster. We have done so for AIDS. I think we need to declare this as a national disaster so that extraordinary measures are taken.
A section of the civil society meeting under the auspices of the Devolution Forum has released a report on graft in the country. The report says that though 20 mega scandals involving procurement of key projects under the Jubilee administration have been exposed, the government has been sluggish on prosecution.
I heard the president talking tough about fighting corruption. We're waiting for action. Eventually, the talk becomes more and more hollow as it is repeated, because people begin to lose confidence in.
And in a quick rejoinder, Leader of Majority in the National Assembly, Aden Duale, termed the civil society organization's report that exposes Jubilee's 20 corruption scandals as rumors and idle conjecture. Duale says the report is a new law for a normally dishonest, reckless and myopic bunch of busybodies. Duale criticized the one-week ultimatum issued by the civil society organizations for President Uhuru Kenyatta to address Kenyans on what the government is doing to counter runaway corruption in the country. He argues the ultimatum is nothing but desperate political melodrama.
If the president fails to do so, we shall begin a public mobilization for direct citizen action to address the problem of corruption in the country.
There is concern that some individuals named in corruption scandals have not stepped aside to facilitate investigations.
We must stop glorifying the corrupt by bestowing upon them positions of responsibility.
On Thursday, Speaker of the National Assembly Justin Muturi tabled a public petition from Geoffrey Oriaro seeking removal of the chairman of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, Muma Matemu, and Vice Chair Irene Kaino over alleged serious violation of the Constitution, gross misconduct and incompetence in the management of the anti-graft body. The Speaker has directed the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee to handle the matter within 2 weeks and submit a report to the House.
We demand the immediate resignation of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission led by its chair, Mumo Matemu, and the other commissioners.
The institution of the EACC is in the Constitution. But if it means we move the individuals who are running it now and replace them with people in whom we can have public trust, then let's do that sooner rather than later.
The upsurge in the levels of corruption could be a threat to economic growth to deter investors. The president should take decisive action and slay the graft dragon if the government is to deliver on its pledges. Patrick Amimo, KTN, Nairobi.